one because this cocktail right here is inspired by the movie Cars. It's called Lightning Lemonade, and Cars is actually one of the very first movies I can remember going to as a kid with my mom and sister and seeing it in theaters. We would load up on popcorn, extra butter, of course. We would get peanut M&Ms and red vines, which is a beautiful candy combo. Try it and thank me later. We would also fill up our cups with red and blue icy flavors, and then after the film, definitely would reload up again. But I think it was a way ultimately of my mom getting us to the theaters to do something special and fun that we could all enjoy together, and that was my mom's way of treating us. So it's a very special memory. Let's see if this drink is gonna take me straight to Radiator Springs or if it's gonna leave me in the dust. I'm gonna see you right here in just a second for this one. All right, so as you guys just saw, I made a fresh batch of lemonade. You really want freshly squeezed lemonade for this one because you can kind of control the tartness, the honey, the flavoring, but if you don't, regular lemonade, store-bought is fine. I just wanted to use fresh, and again, about 3 lemons, some honey, and a little bit of simple syrup to get that rolling. Now with this, we want to do about 3 ounces of our lemonade, freshly squeezed straight into our shaker. And you can also just make honey syrup on the side and sweeten your lemonade that way. I didn't have any prep, so I just decided to make the, lemonade and then squeeze some honey into it. And then you are going to want about 2 ounces of your bourbon. This bourbon, y'all, this bourbon is so good. And I'm not the biggest bourbon girl, but whoo, Russell's, if y'all ever want to sponsor, go ahead, because we'll drink it up. Okay. And then you're going to want to add some ice to your shaker just to give it a little chill. Grab your chilled glass that has been rimmed with honey also, and then I just did some red sugar as a garnish decoration, obviously for Lightning McQueen. But I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a 10-second shake because we don't want to dilute our lemonade too much, but we want to make sure this is nice and chilled. All right, and then with that, I'm going to get a little bit more ice. I want to be a little bit more fancy this time, so some fresh ice in our glass. I'm going to pour this mixture of our bourbon and lemonade right on top, about 3/4 of the way. So that looks just about 3/4. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do some ginger soda here. You can do ginger ale, ginger soda of your choice. And I'm gonna go ahead and just give that a little bubbly. Pour that right on top. Let's not make the mistake we always make, which is overfilling the glass. And I'm feeling, I'm feeling a little fancy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give us a nice little cute lemon wheel. Maybe a little fresh lemon juice surprise on top, because he did turn sour there for a second. And then I'm just gonna garnish with our lemon wheel right in there. And that, ladies and gents, is our Lightning Lemonade. So you know what time it is. If you've been on this channel for a while, you've been reviewing the videos, you've been watching the taste tests, it's time to get a special taste tester in here to go ahead and let us know what this is. All zoom in, pedal to the metal, not the dogs. Zoom in about. Let's go ahead and get our boo, Ravi, in here to taste test this Lightning Lemonade for y'all. All right, get on up in here. Oh, Jesus. Can you warn somebody next time? So this is Lightning's Lemonade.
Lightning
McQueen.
What a guy.
Radiator Springs. What a guy.
All right, I'm just going right into it.
Yeah, go into it. Tell the girlies what you think, what you like, what you love.
Yeah, it's bourbon and lemon. I mean, it's a bourbon lemonade. I don't know. Like, the flavors are the flavors. It tastes exactly how you would expect. Mm-hmm. It would be a perfect summer drink. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could drink Well, it'd probably be a little sweet, but you could drink 100 of these.
It's used with honey though.
During the summer.
With honey.
Really?
It's honey lemonade.
Too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Honey lemonade. That's like the sweetener. I mean, there's like, I made it as a whole and then I put like an ounce of simple syrup in it.
Yeah.
But it's sweetened with honey. Had we had a little bit more honey and not run out, I probably would have drizzled a little bit more for you.
Yeah.
But we're hurting on honey in here.
I'd probably dial back maybe on the simple syrup, just because I like more of the spirit than the sugary.
Yeah.
But that's just going to be a preference perspective, I think. Other than that, yeah, I mean, there's not much I can tell you. You all saw the flavors.
Yeah.
It
it's
tastes
straightforward.
It tastes like it tastes, but it's very refreshing.
Oh yeah.
I do like whiskey, so you can drink this, like I said, all summer.
That's bourbon. As he goes back in for more. All right, so don't keep the Disney fans waiting. The adult Disneys. What do you?
I'll give it a cocktail party. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Really solid.
Yeah.
I can't go quite diamond because it almost hurts itself that it tastes just how you would expect, I guess. And that it doesn't blow me away per se, but it's exactly what you would expect for a nice, refreshing summer drink. Like, fit this into your summer repertoire. Repertoire? That's a hard word. Repertoire. Fit this in. Because it is very good. Very good cocktail.
So good. I would also give it a cocktail party. I am almost there. Almost there to a diamond being a 5 out of 5. But we actually made a similar drink that you guys will see or maybe have seen or will see. I will leave it linked at the end of this video. But that drink itself just kind of kicked it up one more notch. I think... Like I said, if we had a little bit more honey, I would actually, like you said, I would lose a little bit more of the simple syrup. I was just so afraid that it was going to be super tart. However, like Robbie was kind of saying, like it is, mainly just about like taste profile. But to me, I would actually lose the simple syrup and put just a little bit more honey because I actually like the lemonade and honey combo. I can taste the honey, but I almost feel like there towards the end or like the back of my palate, it gets the honey gets a little lost. Mixed in with the ginger ale. But to be quite honest, had this have had a little bit more of a stronger honey taste, 5 out of 5 for me. So I'm going to go with a very high, solid cocktail party. This was delicious. Honestly, might make me one of these after we get done filming.
Yeah, it really was that good. I think that was a spot on recommendation too about the honey. So I'm going to speed on out of here.
Wow. All right, so there you guys have it. Pretty straightforward. If you make this drink, leave us a comment in the comments below and let us know what you thought, how it tasted, if you would do something different, make it a little better. I'd almost be interested to see a little bit of mango simple syrup in there. I think would be pretty delicious, but that's honestly, I think, just giving it away, not trying to similar to one of the drinks that we've tasted, so you'll just have to stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, if you haven't seen our last episode, does Mother really know cocktails best? So not giving too much away, click on that video up here, and we will see you in the cocktail kitchen shortly.